And he is
Yes,
now
yes.
cast back into the audience
gone.
where he belongs.
My voice is comedy enough right now.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, I
Yes.
sound like shit. That's why I'm in the audience.
Yes, indeed, brother. Be gone with you.
Get him some
Oh,
medical
but-
attention.
There's nothing funny about that voice. Go away.
Been pinged somewhere. Where could I possibly? Oh, the announcements. Hey. We're gonna wait until people jump on in, tune into the podcast. Yes, yes.
Drink more.
All right.
Ah,
we got
yes,
6 of
a
the
drunk
audience
Jackson.
in. We're gonna wait about like 5 minutes till everybody jumps on in. What's up,
Lupo,
Black?
yeah, you're
I'm being
required in
pinged.
chat.
A little bit of light jazz after a long day of crushing the super mutant menace.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Make sure that we post an update and like in general chat for this. Hello, Sister Aurora. Welcome.
Well, Lupo has to do that. We can't
Do what? Most crowd.
do that at everyone in general.
Yes,
Oh,
make sure
oh,
it's in
oh,
the
oh.
general chat.
Oh, Dios mío. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can hear my stream, but you can probably hear the vertebrates in the background here.
I made sure to turn down my master volume for the game.
Those are always perpetually just flying in my heart anyway. Can't tell the difference.
I mean, it makes sense for a Lancer because this is her base.
Just gonna add a little bit more variety into the jazz. There we go.
Do you think we played some light jazz at one violent night, the Night Stalker would chill out?
Maybe.
One can hope. One can hope.
Maybe.
They really need to make that event more jazzed up, more special. I think have the Night Stalker
One
be a little bit more
cool
bigger,
night.
at least.
Oh, well, Lupo, he meant like at everyone, not at first chapter and second chapter, third chapter.
If I add everybody, it's gonna time me out. I learned the
Oh.
last time I did that.
Also, at the Kingdom of Mart, they'll come. Sound your clarion horn.
Sound.
That and
There we go. Thank you.
the stream is making it a little hard to scroll, so you know, my actions will be
Alright.
slow. Because Discord
Thank you,
is
High
slow.
Elder, for that.
Raiders Alpha, you clam chowder. Refrain from taking it.
Thanks, guys.
Fuck.
We'll get started in a bit here. When we do, Lupo will transition from your screen to my screen.
Yeah.
You cannot shoot down Sir Ramiel. He has the grandest of plot armors.
He's
That
here
is
on behalf
true.
of Warborn as a guest as well. So please, have some decorum. I think Jackson needs to handle Nerf. Give him some more extracurricular punishment.
Also, guys, how we liking the logo? I made it myself. Took me like
Loving
5 minutes.
Like it.
it.
Seems appropriate for, the casual zealot looking to unwind.
Yes. I didn't know I was a casual zealot, but alright. I'm gonna have to contemplate this. I gotta look at myself in the mirror, Am I a zealot? Am I?
Oh,
You've got it backwards. When you look in the mirror, you say, I am a zealot.
A lot of hate in the chat. Can I get some
Well,
thumbs down for the
You know,
nerf trend?
the funny part is, I do have a staff that's like a spine, and like the top of it is a skull, so I could be a zealot. I just need a wizard hat. Restart that stream? I can try, yeah. Right now it's just the logo like bouncing up and down. Can everybody see it? Because it's on for, I think it's on for most of us. Let me know if you
I
guys can
see
see
it.
it. Okay, there you go. It was just laser.
It is reverberating appropriately.
Yes. Oh, that is odd. I'll restart it just for you, Laser. It says stream failed to start for me. Then I will restart it, don't worry. Stop
just a minor
streaming.
technical difficulties. It'll be fine.
Yeah, don't worry. Just gotta smack the TV a few times, don't worry. I'll
Right.
get it fixed.
Get to work.
Maybe it's because it's on HD. What if I make it on SD? Share screen. Alright, can everybody see it? Am I in the right place for the Enclave meeting? Crucify that man right now.
The Enclave meeting.
Dear God.
Okay.
Is Stetson here? Do we have a flamer on standby to kill things with if necessary?
I don't
A
see him in the
flamer on
crowd
standby?
anymore.
I thought that was nerf.
Stream loaded? You can see it? Hell yeah.
More rations for the
Okay.
scribes.
Alright, it has been 8 minutes, so I think we're good to start now. Okay. Now we transition screens from mine to Scarlet's. Scarlet's, if you can bring one up.
I need you to end yours
It's-
first.
It's doing it.
Cool.
It's doing its thing. There we go.
All right.
Oh my god. Pagan First Vision. Ooga booga.
Oh,
Oh, it's just Scarlet. Alright.
There we go.
Alright. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to our first podcast for Saturday Night Steel. Hope you guys are comfortable. We're out here in the Cranberry Bog. Don't mind the laser fire. They're just, making sure the perimeter is safe. Probably like a few more rats are scorched.
Deathclaw, maybe.
Deathclaw's in front of us. Who do you think is holding the camera? All right. So we have a long list of topics to go over on today's podcast, and I think it'll resonate with everybody, especially the divisions. But we'll get into that shortly. Let me check up something real quick. All right. So, our first topic is what inspired us to like the Brotherhood so much. And I'm not saying like in an in character way. I'm speaking in out of character terms. So it could be your first Fallout game where you have seen the Brotherhood and like what they've done, like the way they look. Now, personally, for me, when I saw the Brotherhood the first time, it was in Fallout 3 back when I owned a PS3 at the time. And it was the day where I locked eyes with Sarah Lyons and we defended Chevy Chase and Galaxy News Radio. And when I saw the Brotherhood fight the super mutants, it inspired me a whole lot. And since then, I would just look through YouTube, look at information on the Brotherhood of Steel, and so forth. Then I discovered Fallout Tactics, and my love for the Brotherhood has grown exponentially. And I wouldn't be here today without playing any of the Fallout games and meeting the Brotherhood at all. But I know I'm not alone in this. I know everybody feels the same way. So I'd like to start with Scarlet and Raven. What inspired you two to like the Brotherhood so much?
Let you take it first.
For me personally, I've always held a love for military style things. I very much love military drip, and especially I love lasers. They kind of resonate in me with, I guess, Stylo. Mostly is why I went with the Brotherhood. From power armor, frames, the weaponry we use, because I've always been more of a sci-fi person. It's just something I've loved since I was a kid.
What about you, Raven?
For me, the game that started my interest in the Brotherhood of Steel was the New Vegas game. I know their Brotherhood of Steel chapter wasn't anything to be admired or anything I'm like in awe of, but their story and how they came from the Western chapter to where they are now right now in Mojave, their fight for Helios 1, the intrinsic campaign you have to do just to keep Macamanera in charge. It was just what kind of like drawed me into the whole aspect of how the Brotherhood should be and how they really gave a good impression on me. And then once I got into Fallout 3, it kind of just further expanded with the just action-packed monument of just kicking the enclaves, but at every single square second. So it just kind of like grew over further after that. So that's how I came to love the Brotherhood of Steel.
It's nice. And those were two different kinds of brotherhoods. It was the Mojave chapter and the Lions chapter.
That is correct.
Two different kinds of brotherhoods. And no matter which side was right or wrong in their mission in the Codex, they still inspired us. And I think that's, I think it's beautiful. Now, I won't lie. I have looked up a bunch of tribute videos and yeah, I think that's what they are. They're just tribute videos. Just Brotherhood of Steel clips from like the games with like metal music, like power metal music in the background. That's another thing how I got into the Brotherhood. I was just watching those and they were like very entertaining. And now for those new Fallout players who get to see the Brotherhood, they're probably like viewing videos out there like the Project Sunburst video from that one dude. What was his name again? Sodaz, that's his name.
Yes.
I was waiting for you to tell me, but
Oh, you're waiting for me?
Yeah, but the chat beat you to it. Don't worry, it's fine.
Oh.
I know there's a few people in here who probably feel the same way. Rav, Sir Ramiel, what inspired you guys to enjoy the Brotherhood so much?
I'd have to say strength. I always admired their strength as a faction who had to build itself out of a nuclear wasteland with nothing but strength and determination. That's what bought me over.
See, those are very admirable qualities. What about you, Sir Ramiel?
For me, the first time I gazed upon the Brotherhood, they were fleeing, but with such grace, as I leapt to rescue them from super mutants and other unnamed abominations. And I saw that they had such potential that if they would follow me, we could be so much more. That's all.
All right,
He's off his meds again.
sounds like it.
No,
Okay.
I'm just drunk.
Knight Nelson and Elder Cleary. What inspired you to like the Brotherhood so much in an in-character, out-of-character perspective?
It might be a little bit difficult for me to separate the two, honestly, because myself, Elder Cleary, I remember that Fallout 3 poster still on my wall. The power armor, the powerful visage, but High Elder Roger Maxson, the fact that he saw the evil in his colleagues while he was working with the government and chose to, not be affiliated with that and unite those like-minded. It's a message to us all to stand up for what we believe in. And he chose the power of words, using titles like knights and scribes and to inspire, a type of chivalry in these dark times. And I believe it was effective. These were very much a new type of nuclear dark ages and just rallying those forces in the wasteland. What about you, Knight Wright?
For me, it's a little, I don't know, it's a little more than the games. I started, I think, with New Vegas on the Xbox 360. Made my way into Hidden Valley and got into touch with the Mojave chapter. Got into the DLCs, found out about Elder Elijah, and then even to Fallout 3, getting the DLCs, learning about the East Coast chapter, what hid behind it, the past. I had a huge interest in it, found my way into some role-playing communities as far as like chat-based roleplay goes, and made my way into a Brotherhood of Steel faction where I presented myself with the opportunity to look into the lore, look into characters and all of that, and just going in depth into all of the lore of the Brotherhood, not just exclusively for a single chapter or a game or whatever, just like overall, it put a spot, it put the Brotherhood of Steel like into my heart in other ways than any other faction could, regardless of the lore, regardless of the history. It's just the fact that I've become so close and so well aware of the Brotherhood of Steel. It's impossible for me to want anything other than that.
All right. Thank you all for your inputs.
Wonderfully said.
All right, now we move on to the server news. Take it away, Scarlet.
Alright. Now for Warburn server news. We have multiple important announcements that have happened in our recent times. A surprise and sudden alliance with the EEF, the Enclave Expeditionary Force. Remember, this is not the Enclave that we have dealt with in the past, but a fractured movement set to reform themselves for the better. As a token of goodwill, they have donated us multiple sets of Exo 1 and Enclave Plasma Flamers. So be sure to look out for the upcoming evaluations in the near future for our Brotherhood brothers and sisters to prove themselves capable of handling. Currently ongoing is the Warborn build competition for the Brotherhood themed bases, which are airship, base, and utility settings. You can submit your build in the Building Comp Submissions channel until the 21st. Finally, we have Bethesda's Fallout Day submissions for a multitude of photography and video themes. The deadline is the 20th, so make sure to get yours in for a chance to be in the first Fallout Day magazine/comic. That wraps up our Warborn server news for this bi-weekly's podcast. Ad Victorium.
Ad Victorium. And now we move over to the chapter news. So, what could this mean? These are news for first chapter, second chapter, and third chapter. Cleary, take it away.
Yes, all this news is mine. You cannot have it. No, I'm kidding. Well, thanks to... No. I need to deliver all this wonderful news. You told me a little bit about what you got going on over in First. You know, we don't have cross-platform yet, but it sounds like you guys have got some pretty interesting campaigns going on over there. I heard news about your first chapter. They've been developing a strong core of soldiers. They've been holding the line. I believe you've been defending an airship full of supplies against the hordes of Scorched in the Cranberry Bog. I think you have a plan to contain those hordes within the bog. Maybe you've got some
Indeed, I
missions.
do.
Yeah, maybe the rest of Appalachia can rest easy once you get those into action. I'm seeing some reports that Fort Atlas had a massive ghoul attack. What was this? Brotherhood casualties were minimal during the onslaught, but you met that horde with fusion cells and, of course, the bottom of your steel boots.
Indeed, we did. It was a pretty.
Yeah, tell me
It was
about
quite a. It was quite a scare, but I felt proud seeing our new initiates hold the front line in the front gate of Fort Atlas, while
Just
the
two?
rest of us, yeah, just two, they they were up on the upper ramparts of the gate, and while the ghouls were coming, they kept them away while we were defending the back line. And there were some that were defending the middle ground as well. And even the ghouls were like pouring out of the on the sides of the helipad.
Was this a
And it-
firefight mission, Father?
It was more of a defense mission. We got word that Fort Atlas was being attacked by a horde of ghouls, and we came right away via Vertibird in the hot zone. Just dropped in there and got to work.
Hey, at Victorium. Also seeing some reports of super mutant activity you've been dealing with. Kidnapping people, settlers, to maybe double their numbers. Luckily, they
Yes.
can't procreate, but unfortunately, this is what we have to deal with. So you sent out a team. You went to the National Antenna Relay and West Tech and dispatched those mutants. And apparently, you learned that they've been dipping their victims into those vats of FEV. I wish they could be effectively removed. I mean, we keep trying; they just keep springing back up, right?
Yeah. Well, you've seen how big those vats are.
It's really
You've
we
seen
gotta
the-
get with a T's 80. We need to bring in some more power armor, team lift for our safety.
You also need like a few lids for those too. But these mutants have found a clever way to double their number, kidnapping wastelanders, settlers, even raiders, and turning them into mutants. This cannot stand, and they have been multiplying all over the Savage Divide with this method. Now, I'm not sure if West Tech is the only place that they're using this place as like a super mutant like breeding ground, but should there be more facilities with FEV in them, we're going to need to crack down on them. I have a feeling that this ain't the first one. I know that Mariposa was one of them all the way back out west, and with West Tech having a place with FEV in them, I'm pretty sure there's probably more in America that we need to purge.
We will crush them wherever they arise. I'm also seeing some
Indeed, we
reports
will.
of some radio activity from perhaps the Appalachian Enclave and Harper's Ferry you've been dealing with. Maybe there was some music that correlated with them. Can you tell me a little bit about
Yeah.
that?
So we learned that the Enclave uses a radio frequency in their in like their radio channel. Now, when you turn it on and you tune in, you'll probably hear some classical, like American music, echoes of the pre-war world that we have heard so much about, or we hear so much about. However, it goes deeper than that. It's not only just music, but it's a signal. And I'm pretty sure it's not our friends over at EEF either. But it may be an Enclave faction that'll do more harm than good. So we're currently looking into it, but it's a mystery for sure.
Well, keep staying vigilant, and perhaps more will reveal itself soon. We've been pretty active over in Second too. You've mentioned that you've been able to enlist many new initiates. Hopefuls have been arriving at the gates, inspired perhaps by fights such as those initiates holding the lines. We've been seeing a similar surge across Second and even reports of Third. Just to say a little bit about the campaigns we've got going on. We've been trying ways to innovate this game we love so much in Fallout 76. We've been trying some PvP. Now, there's a bit of a sour topic. This is not why we roleplay the Brotherhood of Steel to fight each other, but we like to tell stories with each other, and often that means playing different roles. And we've innovated some ways. Well, not we. This is absolutely Lancer Templar Rav. His Blood Manning campaign has been one of our most popular campaigns, and we always see a healthy amount of attendance across all of our time zones. We have international community. Rev, this hellbent mercenary army that's coming to take us down. It's kind of set 15 years in the future. Do you want to say anything about your Blood Money campaign while you're able to speak about it?
Uh, sure. There's going to be a big escalation coming up here soon. The enemy just got reinforcements, and we did a ambassadorial mission not too long ago that did not bore as many fruits as we wanted, but we will work with it.
Hey, I really enjoyed the people that don't normally like to play different roles were, signing up and, putting themselves into unknown positions and, growing as role players. And that's what we're here, not just to the same people, playing grand roles. Of course, that's entertaining, but we're here to give back to the community so they can get better as role players as well. Whatever comfort level they want. I appreciate you giving those people opportunities. We've also got some other crazy shenanigans going on. We have a very high fantasy campaign going on that Lancer Lego has been working on. It's called The Machines of War. He's writing a book about it, but let me tell you, he has really some high interplanar consequences at play here as this crusade involves recruiting some of the heroes in the Brotherhood of Steel. There's some time traveling involved, I think, or mostly planar traveling. What is time anyway? But maybe bringing things home a little bit, we also have a coalition of raiders that have declared war on the Brotherhood of Steel, known as the Grimwire Pact. Different organizations of raiders have professed their hatred for the Brotherhood and sworn themselves that they were going to bring us down because of our transgressions. It's been really interesting to see the different types of raiders our brothers in Second have devised to comprise this Grimwire Pact. Lancer Corporal Loki has been very helpful with teaching people about the game and allowing them to add to his campaign. Aurora has always been the eager scribe. We don't have simply campaign missions, though. We have all manner of patrols where we try to innovate, tell the stories in different ways, put ourselves in situations that aren't necessarily conventional 76. And I just want to say that if you got ideas, that everybody in Second has been willing to collaborate, and we love to tell a story over there. There are other campaigns too. One, Sir Ramiel may be familiar with. I've heard that he may even be working in as guilty of collaborating with the Enclave, where some of us may be even being we might be secret double agents according to this campaign. Many of us have been implicated in potential breaches where one of our own was nuked. Paladin Jackson survived in his campaign. So Ramiel, are you aware of the name of that endeavor? What is that a storyline called?
Two things. One, I think I pissed myself. Let me check. I did. Two,
Oh,
Someone,
goodness.
this man a towel.
I don't know what you're talking
A
about.
diaper.
Thank you, Sir Ramiel, for your insight. Through discourse, we gain the strength of each other's minds. But enough about my rambling. The expeditionary force in third chapter, they will soon hopefully be, because they have been recruiting up a storm, a surge of numbers here lately. Head Paladin Mythic has been facilitating their growth, caring for them and molding them into a fine section, prominent chapter soon to be when they reach 20 members. He's very proud of them. Thank you so much, Mythic, for your time, and I'm looking forward to great things from you guys. I think that was everything on my list for our news. Did you know if I missed anything that I need to talk about?
No, I think you're all good. Now, back onto our recruits and our members. We have something we have called Steel Valor. And what Steel Valor is, it's basically Soldier of the Week, but it's not really rewarded with medals, but rewarded with recognition between first, second, and third. Now, Rev, would you like to take the stage?
Yeah, sure. I'll take over. Hello, brothers and sisters. Tonight we're honoring soldiers handpicked by the elders and the head paladin for their hard work and dedication to their brothers and sisters here in Warborn. Starting off for the first chapter, Elder Lupo has chosen Knight Mando. They're chosen for their exemplary performance and dedication to their chapter. And in the Elder Lupo's words, he said, "To him, Warborn is more than just a job. It is a family that watches each other's backs in a dangerous and fractured world." And to Knight Mando, I say congratulations, brother.
Congratulations, Knight Mando. You earned it.
Continuing on, we have for the second chapter, Elder Cleary has chosen Lancer Sergeant Stetson. And in the words of Elder Cleary, he said, "I chose Lancer Sergeant Stetson for his unwavering loyalty and effortlessly being a beacon of what a soldier should embody." He said, "We have a saying, Stetson, kill it with fire, and mainly because of his renown with a heavy flamer and his response to duty." And again, I say to Lancer Sergeant Stetson, congratulations, brother.
All right, right on. Congrats.
And then, last but certainly not least, the third expeditionary force, head Paladin Mythic has chosen Senior Knight Hyde. In the head Paladin's words, he was chosen for his honor and the fact that he's constantly engaged with the server, helping those in third and showing initiative that goes above and beyond his station. The Senior Knight Hyde, congratulations, brother. And to all of us, I say we should congratulate our brothers who have honored us with their sacrifices and dedication to Warborn. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victorium.
Excellent.
And
We've,
Victoria.
I knew I had missed something about Head Paladin Mythic. They've also had some accolades there too. They recently were able to get their first Paladin. Paladin Finn was recently completed their trial and is able to join those ranks. Thank you for your service.
Nice.
Everybody give him a round of applause for the new people in the new ranks and new positions. And for those who've been recognized under Warborn and the Brotherhood as a whole, we thank you for your service. Ad Victorium.
Ad Victorium.
At Victorium.
Victoria.
Alright, now we move on to server news.
And
Scarlet,
that will be
take it away. Oh, is
We
that will
already
be
did that.
me.
oh, was it you? Oh, hold on, I'm looking at
Yes,
the list
that is
wrong.
me.
We have so many pins on like the behind the scenes, like I got confused here. Alright, Sarah, the stage is yours.
Yes. Hello, those of Warborn. I am your junior paladin, Ravens, for the first chapter. I will be handling the server news and patch notes of what we just went through. There is a lot to go over, as in the build has been just revamped and completely. Bethesda has given the chance for us to have a more creative take on most of our camp builds, with allowing the use of 3 different toggle modes: Snap, Collision, and Free mode. Snap, which is the normal in-game mode that we have all come to know and probably hate. Collision is the non-snap mode, but it will work and collide with things so that you can actually properly make walls, features, and any of those sort of like contraption you can make that makes it feel more wasteland. Free is just your creative take on anything. You can make things float in the air, which also has been a restriction that has been lifted. You can now make things float, as in anything that like isn't a object that needs a ground, like crops, for example. The other things that are coming about are the combat section, which includes a new take on manual aiming that has been slightly buffed, which we have now a smaller cone of fire, reduced recoil, moving while shooting is more in depth, and it actually goes with how long you have been moving and shooting. Your cone of fire will increase the less you move as well. Spinning up weapons, as in miniguns and gat lasers, weapons that we, the Brothers of Steel, use at a high usage, have reduced recoil after firing for a bit. So the spin up, as the it keeps going, you will gradually gain more less recoil than you did before. We also have more additional things for like weapon receivings, as like receivers will have a more change on the ballistics and ammo types you have. Anything that is a lower grade caliber or like receiver, for let's say anything that's just basic standard, will have a more high AP, so less AP cost, but you'll have less damage. Anything that is high end, that are like receivers, for example, the Scorch receivers, will be more expensive, more high AP usage, but will give you the damage you need.
I
Other
did not
notes
know that part.
Yeah, you're welcome. Other notes that can be seen here is that the upcoming events for Minerva, she'll be here for the 18th until the 22nd. She'll be including her mega sale, which, let's not really kid here, she has most of the things that the Brotherhood would need, including the Recon Brotherhood set and the Plasma Caster and other Goss weaponry that we like to handle here in the Brotherhood. So it's paramount that we prepare and get ready for her sale at the 18th. So Double EXP will end pretty much tomorrow. It has started, I think, on the 11th and has been going through. So please make sure that you guys are using your time wisely on this Double EXP so that we can get you guys to a higher level if you need be to help your builds. Another thing that has been included that will last until the 23rd is the Alien event. This is where we'll acquire new tech for preservation and any sorts of like more decorations for our camp. And that is honestly all that I can divulge right now. There is notes for a Mischief Night that will be happening on Halloween, basically around like October. It should be starting around the 7th. It'll be very interesting to have that, to see how that goes. And that is all for the just in-game news.
Can't wait. Remember, everybody, that super sale gets you this sweet and snazzy Brotherhood Recon armor. If you want to look like a Brotherhood soldier, wear these on patrols, man, you gotta get it. It's strong, it's drip, it's beautiful.
Well
All
said.
right, let me look at our list here. I think the last thing we need to cover is
Yeah, you gotta pass your evals to wear it on patrols, of course.
that is true. Gotta look into those evals and do what you can. Gotta be just like me. I did all my evals except for the new ones that are coming out. All
You
right.
could be a ranger too.
We actually have two things left on the list. We have Sir Ramiel and his late night rants, and then we have a recording coming in from a Knight Right.
All right. Okay, Ramiel, you have the stage. Please don't piss on it.
Thank you. Subject, peasants, and wayward squires of the wasteland. And, yes, the illustrious Warborn. It is I, Sir Ramiel, sovereign of the kingdom of Mard. Kmart, for those too simple of tongue. A realm of vast, noble, and most assuredly superior to all other holdings of Appalachia. Where once the rabble lined for groceries, now I preside as monarch. None may rival my cunning, my devilish good looks, or my throne upon the checkout counter. Now then, Warborn, the ruffians in steel have commanded, nay, begged that I deliver unto you a message, and though it be beneath my royal station, I, in my endless generosity, have agreed. Do not shoot me. Apparently, new faces have been crawling from the vaults and wasteland holes, looking for something greater. Greater than Kmart? Impossible. But alas, they wander into your ranks instead. Very well. You needed them, I suppose. Your patrols, Xbox, PC, PlayStation, what quaint little fiefdoms you have. But they have bled and fallen, and so these fresh recruits come to fill the gaps, like clerks restocking my shelves after a fine pillage. Renewal, they call it. But here is the tedious part. You stand together, veterans with scars, green fools with bright eyes, it matters not, shoulder to shoulder, sword to shield. Just as in Kmart, where my subjects, well, most are dead, all of them are dead, no subjects left, but they read memo rats. Still, the principle stands. Now, hear this. Dark things stir, cultists in the mire, raiders weave tricks, most unholy, and the blasted. What are they called again? Enclave! Enclave! Skulk in the shadows. Appalachia, rise like a wounded beast. A storm is coming, and you'll need every handsome and brave knight, every fledgling squire, and yes, even every war-born tin can soldier to face it. So, to the fresh meat, recruits, welcome to this brotherhood of yours. May your steel hold, though not nearly as splendidly as mine. And to the grizzled veterans, well done keeping the fire lit, though I dare say the eternal neon glow of Kmart would have served you better. Together you march as one. Unity, conviction, destiny, fine words, though not half as fine as Kmart, forever. Now, if you'll excuse me, my kingdom await. And should the devil himself rise to the pictures? Ooh, the throw.
Where is this man's
Escort him off
cowl?
stage. Please, someone escort him off stage.
I got him. Don't worry.
I think the only stainless steel he has in Kmart, stainless steel. Fuck it. This is like pots and pans that are like on the
Paint job.
clearance section. All right, hold on one second. My Pip-Boy is vibrating on my wrist. It means we have an incoming distress call. Let me put it on speaker for everybody.
So you would have that option.
It has that option. You know, don't you see the little Bluetooth symbol on it?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. There we go. It is a distress call from a Mr. Nelson Wright. Nelson, that's your cue.
Yeah, don't mind me having technical difficulties over here, guys. My bad.
You're fine, dog. You're fine.
I gotta figure out how to get this to register, so go ahead and stall the crowd for a moment.
That's fine.
Lovely.
Darling is my middle name.
Oh no, he's
Can I
back
just
on the
throw
stage.
No,
Oh,
I
God.
can't. I can't. I won't. Or can I? No, I won't.
Get on the stage, old man.
We're going to have Winters punish the elder later.
Everyone, reload your 4-star electrician's mod.
Wait, hold on one
Look at
second.
that.
There's like 2 elders present. You gotta specify high elder.
The only elder talking about mommies.
That
There, has that been
doesn't
specified?
seem correct. Why was he talking about his mother in such a way?
Really put the high elder on the spotlight, didn't we? He's not even up here. He's in the crowd.
He's
can't
in the
even
chat,
defend himself.
defiling our chat.
We're like pointing at him while he's in like the bleachers or like the seats.
I would read the chat, but I can't read.
It'd be like that out here in the wasteland, honestly.
I do.
Oh, the distress call. It's working.
I'll do. Yep, I'll do. Let's go.
Got a fire. Got heavy fire on this one.
This is Knight, Nelson, Knight. Location Cranberry Bog, Westlands, Charlie 22, C22. Contact heavy, multiple storage. Close range to mid range, slot scattered. We're attempting to regroup on the side. I've confirmed 8 neutralized so far. Number 6. 2. Every is down. Wound. Gotta be from the. I'm attempting to keep safe with quickly exhausting resources. Core raid technology started in a collapse structure across the way. We're gonna have to wait till we get to perimeter secure before we can recover it. I'm requesting a evac or reinforcements. Evacuation or reinforcement. I need to as soon as possible. We need to know what we're doing out here. We're running out of ammo. Give us help.
Well,
Shit. It was in the cranberry bog, so you know what that means. We're gonna have to suit up. Scarlet, if you want to do the outro, I'm just gonna, grab my armor real quick.
Follow me. I'll save him. You can put me on the payroll at this point.
All right.
you're going back to
That
the mart where we found
concludes
you.
our topics for this bi-weekly podcast. Thank you all for joining us for this. No, you don't get paid, nerd. Thank you all for joining us in this bi-weekly podcast. It was a pleasure to have you all here. And as always, thank you to all our lovely co-hosts, Rav Ravens, Sir Remiel, Cleary, Lupo, and Mr. Wright.
Please get this man a towel.
No, he has to pay for the towel.
There's a whole
I got it.
aisle section of towels.
He's going to be left in the mart and forgotten about.
Sounds like the infinite IKEA.
No, he's gonna be at the cranberry bog, saving your knight.
Well, the more bodies, the merrier. All right. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Elder out.
Yep, 2 weeks. That will be the 27th, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. See you all there.
Scarlet, I think your pitbull outside respawned because he. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
oh God. We better hurry. Goodbye, everyone. Till the
Goodbye.
next time.
Bye. Have a lovely day.
He has a hold of my leg. My fucking leg.
Victorium. We'll clean this up. Don't worry.
Ow.